And you can see if there's anyone dominating on this map right now, it is Pulse. And it evidently looks like down to the last 5 seconds, there's no one who can match up G-Crod. And yes, please, out here today.
He doesn't seem to have anything but pure bloodlust. Sure enough, he's getting these kills.
Well, clearly not an exploit. Oh, the nade, sticky nade is not doing his job. It does, but it costs him his teammate. Aiden TP, up, down, side and center. You got no shot. Big Boy gets you off the map regardless. With the sniper rifle in the hands of this guy, it's going to be trouble for sure. You can already see him backing off and picking one on the board. See that gets one. Will he get the other as well? He switched guns real quick. AR in hand. Blue Mojo trying to escape. Will he stand a chance is the question. Oh, there's Menegild right there. And Block Sky, I presume, going down to the native C-Rev.
Looks like we got a 2v1.
A 2v1 just for now. Just for now.
Oh.
It actually kind of caught clearly vulnerable there. And as you can see, it's the Sky in the advantage of Pulse. Daxry and Travis trying to ensure they go in together. Daxry again going in solo. Gets picked off. Travis left hanging up top. And Pulse is going to back off, make some space for himself. But Travis is aggressive. Catches himself. Taking himself out of the map essentially, but Daxry's there quickly to take the trade for trade, you could say. But the points difference between these two teams are not so much.
What's interesting about this game is the time to kill is so incredibly quick. They're using that to their advantage. They're trying to get 2 of those ARs on one of the opponents. It looks like they're split. And Volts knows he can take a 1v1, so he went ahead and waited and took out the pro player on their team. Oh man, it looks like they're coming from above. I'm surprised they both came up. They both did practice that a little bit. They went ahead and took the high ground. But Volts is able to take both of them out.
Yeah, cheeky little grenade kill from Pulse once again. Clearly doing the heavy lifting over there. Travis might just be wondering, am I even part of this team at this point? But I like to think he is coming back strong in the second half. He will come back strong in the second half. Solid lead from them. 12-4 as the score stands. Travis at point blank. Almost gets taken out, but somehow Pulse clearly gets Travis off the map regardless. And you can see if there's anyone dominating on this map right now, it is Pulse.
Man, I'm quite impressed by the creators in this match. They seem as the weeding them out, the best of the best content creators, FPSs in EVIO are at it, up neck to neck.
Again, Daxry coming back and back and back on Raiden. Pulse again over the top on Daxry. Clearly, Travis being left alone in the midst of Pulse is not the best of scenes. As you can see, Raiden getting eager to pick off Travis with the sword. Daffy comes out of nowhere to help his teammate. Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Again, Pulse, trade for trade.
He went to the less agile, more novice player. He didn't want to take the 1v1. He wanted to go for the three-legged Giselle, if you would, the content creator that has a little less experience than these prime veterans. So it's interesting to see a new strategy we see.
Yeah, and just in terms of making room, you can see the smoke grenades out and Pulse and Raiden getting up in a corner. Not the best of ideas, if you ask me, with the likes of Daffy moving the way that he is. But oh no, Pulse gets Daffy, but gets taken out by his own nade. Regardless, maybe kill worth taking, and Daffy couldn't even see him coming this time around.
Yeah, it was interesting to see them kind of feel each other out, but like once they got a good groove, the team started to have more defined strategies, and they just kept, abusing what early picks and like really quick movements they could do to get really ahead. So it's interesting to see how this evolves out. As we see the rounds progress, we'll definitely see a lot better players. This is your choice of weapons. We have Predator here with the grenade launcher, unconventional weapon to use in a tournament play, but it seems to be getting some damage down the map.
Yeah, I mean, it's working. If it works, it works. And G-Crowd clearly starting off high, and Predator clearly demanding ground in terms of having that position to jump into the TP as and when they please. G-Crowd taking an unconventional gunfight from up top. Not the best, but come from the right-hand side is, yes, please, TTV. Oh, Nitin's right
nice
there
trade,
with
nice
the AR
trade
in his hands. And this is the part you want your opponents to line up for you, and almost they did. But yes, please is right there to pick them off in case they get creative. And yes, he does. He takes Predzor, and Predzor's teammate is just right there. Nitin, how much longer before he gets taken out instantly? G-Crowd's right there.
Looks like G-Crowd and Yes Please have a bit of advantage here. Let's see if they can continue the lead. I'm very impressed by G-Crowd. I don't think he's a regular player of EVO, but he seems to be getting a lot of utility out of his impulses, his movement. So yeah, good plays. I guess a lot of these content creators came with their A game today. They was here to practice over the 3-week period we were setting up matches, so good to see that.
We talk about guns as well, and clearly in the hands of Yes Please is a sniper rifle. There's Nitin down to a last bit of health that he can have, and up top comes G-Crot to pick up the pieces. Forget it, Yes Please just wrapped it all up anyway, and Predzor doesn't stand a chance between these two at this point. Yes Please is just toying with Predzor.
Oh, no.
He can pull out the knife but gets traded for regardless. This map, which you can see Team Red is fumbling time and time again, and it evidently looks like down to the last 5 seconds there's no one who can match up G-Crod and Yes Please out here today.
They're trading here, but can they make any movement?
Yeah, and it's moments like that clearly when you get up close and personal and you have an opponent running the way that they did. It's the nades that count. And clearly now with the scores at level, and Taco Police with the sniper rifle is an absolute terror on map. But can they step up in front of Bok and Erdub? A sticky grenade on a Bok gets him off the map, and Chewy gets Erdub. So clearly I need to eat my words, because 2 points of the burn make that 3. Taco Police on that sniper rifle is an animal out on tractor.
Yeah, we still have 5 minutes on the clock. I would say it's still anyone's game. It looks like it's one-sided right now, but Taco Police seems to be primed and ready. Oh man, the Erdub was trying to get the sword kill there. I know he's doing these sword lander challenges on stream. I guess he was more confident with the sword than his AR there, but did not pay off. Got a 10-point lead in favor of Bok. Man, they're really trying to break through here. It looks like he's got a sniper. He knows where they're at. If he can get a well-placed shot, follow up with the AR. Oh, Erdub held his ground against the esport player here. Oh my god, and he comes in with the sword kill against Chewy.
Yeah, that was nasty. Hand cannon out for Taco Police. Sticky Grenade gets 1 as well from Chewy's side. 23-10. Maybe we're just getting started after all with 3.5 minutes on the clock. You'd think Taco Police would be extremely aggressive around the right side of this map, but he's biding his time. He wants his teammates to come to him so he can pulverize them at point blank.
Interesting. I like that he's using some of the secondary weapons on map. It's looking like he's trying to get an easy pick or even potentially high damage with the revolver or sniper. These 2v1 situations, so I don't think it's working in their favor. You know, you don't want to get too cocky with this close to the end of the finals, but you know, just that extra headshot or well-placed shot can really make the difference here. We're up into the finals. We have Raiden and Pulse versus Big Boy and Cobb. I think this is a really exciting match we're gonna have. What's interesting is, like, you're used to seeing 2 prime veterans, but we have, you know, a good support, and we have like an all-star. So I'm kind of split. I know Pulse can take Big Boy out on a good day, but Big Boy's generally, you know, tried and true. He's got most a better track record. Cobbs and Raiden, I think they're about the same, but I've seen some pretty good plays by Raiden, so I think it's a well-posed match. You know, I think this one's gonna be close. Hoping for a 3rd round in this best of 3. What do you think, Zataster? Who do you think's gonna win?
When it's a best of 3 grand finals, I want it to go down to the wire, and I really hope it does. And if it's any 2 teams that can make sure it goes down to the wire, it's got to be these 2, Eternity Optimism as well as Xborg. They're going up against each other for the 2nd time in this tournament, and somewhat of a redemption story perhaps on the lines for Xborg. Maybe Big Boy really steps up. Not that he isn't already annihilating his opponents, but I think he was, you know, caught sleeping quite a bit in the last best of 3 against Eternity. So yeah, I think it's a big unknown, but a 3-match fight out in front of us, hopefully.
Perfect. Let me go ahead and jump into the match. All right, right up into it. We're seeing grenades and ARs about, from the point of view of Raiden. He just signed up for this tournament as of today to fill up some drop slots. So I'm really surprised to see him coming in doing work. He's in a bad spot. He had Cobbs and Big Boy down range of him.
Really taking his time in certain points of this match so far, and you can see his inventory stacked.
Oh, Big Boy is pulling everything out. We've seen him using the revolver. Now he's using the SMG, pulling the AR out. Goes to show his proficiency with all these weapons. But he's playing very unconventional here. He's brought his A game. He wants to throw them off round 1. He wants to keep them just on their feet. But as we can see, it may pay off for him. We'll see.
Yeah, without a doubt, 5-7 on the board. 6 minutes left. So folks, make sure you drop your predictions in chat. because it's just getting started as the smoke bombs drop and Pulse makes some space for himself. Heads towards the TP, thinks otherwise, gets up and close and personal with Big Boy, who gets taken off the map. I've not seen someone get taken out that quick before, but Big Boy, he fancies close combat with that gun, and he goes up, and as he goes down, he'll take 2 players with him.
Big Boy's definitely coming here to try to take the trophy. I see him bringing his A game. He's pulling out all the tricks in his book. He's not waiting for a round of 2 or 3. He's coming in full force. It looks like he's just trying to get as much engagement as he can. He doesn't seem to have anything but pure bloodlust. He's trying to get these kills. He's not being as tactful, but he knows he can rely on his strong aim skill and his reflexes, and sure enough, he's getting these kills.
I really hope to see more of Raiden going into the next map, but right now, it's all Big Boy as you'd expect. Oh, Raiden lands that onto Cobbs, traded for Big Boy, and once again, as I said, Spike, time and time again, Big Boy ensures he's got that advantage in a gunfight every single time. If he goes down, he spawns and he's right on back, but map 1 goes the side of Big Boy, I could say, but Cobbs really did enough to ensure he gets a solid contribution for the team. Map 1 goes their way.
I made a strong assumption here, but I you know, having watched these players all day today, you know, it made a lot of sense, and you know, hopefully we have a round 3. I think that's what everyone's hoping for.
Who's to say Raiden and Pulse one step up their game? They're attempting the reverse sweep. They need this map more than Big Boy and Cobbs do. We'll see how it unravels. They're taking the sniper rifle already in play because Big Boy's got one with himself.
Who's going to connect the sniper rifle first? That's what's going to make the difference. It looks like Raiden and Pulse were able to get the first 2 kills. Is this enough to rally them and get that comeback?
Big Boy realized it's time he really uses that TP, so much so it's gonna feel like an exploit of sorts, but clearly not an exploit. Ooh, the nade, sticky nade is not doing his job. It does, but it costs him his teammate. Raiden TP, up, down, side and center. You got no shot. Big Boy gets you off the map regardless. And Pulse again fumbling. If he did not fumble as much as he has in the last minute, you'd think they'd be in the lead, but then again, he's doing enough, ensuring it is almost leveled with his opponents, and you can see Big Boy struggling to really land a single shot on his opponents. Surprisingly enough, I think he really wants to switch to a sniper rifle. Nothing in sight just yet. He's got a rocket launcher in the bag, or maybe Pulse up close would be a threat for a little while at best. Raiden tried his best to hide off from Big Boy, but Big Boy knows these frags are gonna mean so much more down to the last 30 seconds.
Oh man, that was so amazing to see. We got neck to neck on kills, and both teams decided let's join forces and stick together, and then Big Boy made a little bit of an exit, waited for them to come in and took Pulse out on the flank. But it looks like we have 5 kills and 50 seconds on the clock. Is Big Boy gonna take it all the way with his partner?
These frags might have just been the differentiator, unless Raiden and Pulse can get some spectacular kills. And I say spectacular, what's that in the hands of Big Boy? Ooh, he sacrificed himself, premier point on the board, but he would have lost it in the process. Oh, Big Boy, oh, he's not been allowed to spawn even in his attempt to hop around the map. Pulse is right there to pick him off. He picks off Cobbs. Pulse is might have just turned this around. Last 25 seconds. Who's to say they can't take it back, Spike?
Oh my god, I don't know. I think they can, and they can come in a strong way. They can get the kills and not trade, but sure enough, they were able to make the trade. I think it's safe to say it's in the stone. Big Boy is taking home.
31-35 on the board, 5 seconds. Oh, the drama, oh, the battles they had to face off each other as it's 0 on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the EVIO tournament today from Earn Alliance is Big Boy and Cobbs. What a tournament, Spike, and what a match that was. My oh my.
Oh my goodness. I was hoping for an upset there. I think everyone played really well. I got to give a shout out to all the amazing sponsors. Earn Alliance, you know, we had Mini Gaming, our tournament sponsor, Gamer Pay, Gamer Awards, and Xborg. It looks like we have another amazing tournament in the bag. Super excited for the next one. But yeah, without further ado, guys, that was the Earn Alliance Content Creator Cup powered by Community Gaming. Zatastra, do you have any final thoughts or words you'd like to cover before we call this stream an end?
Nothing. Huge pat on the back for all the competitors for coming out and competing. Of course, Web3 Gaming, it's pretty early right now. So yeah, thank you for your patience, I guess, for all the players. A lot of ad hoc things I had to do behind the scenes. I think we enjoy ourselves behind the mic, and it's always a treat to get alongside you, Spike. Can't wait for many more tournaments.
Oh, very much so. And I know it's quite early for you as well, so thank you very much for staying out, hanging out with us, helping on the brackets. But yeah, guys, super excited for Web3 esports, and stay tuned for some more high tense tournament action. Catch you guys next time.